Okay, so here's some thoughts and some things that I've been pondering the last couple days, and it's been kind of bothering me, so to speak, because you saw my last video was of the lead singer of Hawk Nelson walking away from the faith. And this has kind of bothered me, honestly, lately, because it's become a new trend I noticed throughout the Christian community. For people to just be Christians one day, praising God, and then one day they up and they walk away, and it's like, oh, I'm not turning back, just get going. And it's concerning. It raises a whole list of concerns, like, was those people really saved? Did they even really believe in God? That also has opened up the Christian community to a whole nother list of debate and stuff like that when it comes to atheist concerns. But it's just been a mess at times when it comes to atheists, because they say, see, even Christians are walking away from the faith, they're wising up. You got Christians or ex-Christians out there that are making videos on YouTube now stating how they feel sorry for other Christians because they're mindless and brain dead and stupid for still believing in such a thing like God. Reality, it kind of does quite a bit of damage to the Christian reputation. And on top of that, now us Christians that are holding to the faith, we are experiencing a whole mess of criticisms and persecutions on top of that. So it's just kind of created a whole nother laundry list of problems for us who are holding out to the faith. Because even Paul told us to hang on to the faith, to just stick in there and run the race to the end, run the good race to the end. And some of these people that are walking away from the faith aren't just your everyday Joe. Some of them are actually like, pastors and high prominent figures or big mega church pastors that are just walking away and they're saying, I'm done. Just like with the lead singer of Hawk Nelson, he said he couldn't believe in God anymore because of the suffering of those other people. Again, if you haven't watched that video, which I don't know which way it's gonna pop up at, but I'll try to remember to place a card there. So future me, put a card there. You got people walking away, and the point is it's causing all sorts of new questions and criticisms of Christianity that didn't seem like they were really there before. Maybe they just have always been there and they just have come to light more vocally now that people are walking away, because it's like going, sounds weird, but it's like going out to eat at a restaurant, and you go to that restaurant and people go, hey man, that restaurant is horrible, and you go and eat at that restaurant anyway, and guess what, you eat it and you say, man, you're right, it's horrible. God's not a buffet chain. Some of the reasonings of people walking away from the faith, just like with Hawk Nelson, is because something doesn't go their way. All of a sudden they say, well, God obviously does not exist now because this particular situation didn't go my way. Do we serve a God that is powerful and massive, so much so that we can't even fathom how great he is? Or do we want a genie in the bottle, and every time we rub the lamp, we say, hey, I'd really like to have that new car. I mean, come on, people. It's one of those things that it's like, it's so irritating to me. God is not a genie in the bottle. He's not this thing you can just pull out anytime that you want, and all of a sudden, mystically, you get that new shiny object. You sit here and you question your faith and you say, hey, I don't understand why this is happening, so I'm not going to believe in God. Logically, that doesn't make sense. For example, the case with the Hawk Nelson thing, because of the suffering of those people, he said, I can't believe in God because of the suffering that is allowed. But if God's placed those people on your heart, then maybe you should use your platform to help. Just like in churches, when pastors walk away from the church and they say, oh man, there's so much evil in the church, and there's so many people that have been led astray and they're misinformed. Why don't you step up? Why don't you step up and say, hey, I'm gonna be the person that shows these people the right path, instead of just throwing your hat on the floor or throwing you know, whatever, all your cards on the table and say, you know what, I've lost. Because there's like a huge exodus now of the church, like especially with the younger generation. And you know, it's almost like it's spread, you know, it's just spread out, and other people are following suit. I mean, could you imagine what that's gonna look like on Judgment Day? I'm sorry, Lord, I didn't believe in you because you didn't give me that car. It's just so frustrating. It's very frustrating to me that people would just walk away. You know, you take something. I've been a Christian for 15 years, and if I just walked away, picked up and walked away and said, you know what, because of the suffering that I've personally gone through, I don't believe in God anymore. So because I don't believe in God anymore, it's like because I didn't get what I wanted, right? Because I didn't get what I wanted, I don't believe in God. Insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Do you agree with this video? Do you disagree with this video? Leave your comments in the comment bar below. And also give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's up to you. See you guys later.